Jason's murder I could understand. He had a lot of enemies, and his friends weren't too fond of him either. But mine? She was 23. She'd only been in town 4 years, and her career had just started taking off. She still showed up for work on time, still came out of her trailer when the AT called places, still said please and thank you when a PA brought her water, and greeted the crew by name when she came on set. Mai didn't have any. Jason and Mai had one thing in common, though, known only to me and a handful of others. I began to think there might be a connection. 3 days after that, Tommy Gordon, the macho star of Fox's latest highway patrol epic, Cop Jocks, was found dead in his jacuzzi. The initial police report said the suction from a faulty drain held him down until he drowned. It touched weakly, sometimes a more reliable source than the Beverly Hills Police Department, suggested his manhood got caught in the filter. I knew from personal experience there wasn't much chance of that, unless it was a very, very small filter. There's a theory in this town that whenever a star dies, 2 more follow within days. Those are natural deaths. These were anything but. It was Tommy's death, the 3rd in less than 14 days, that convinced me I had a problem, a serious problem. The police came to the logical conclusion. Someone was picking off the Hollywood A-list. They were thinking deranged fan, celebrity stalker, pissed off paparazzi. I knew better. Jason, Mai, and Tommy had one thing in common, and it wasn't their A-list status. Eddings, Goulart, and Gordon were all vampires. Yes, vampires. Undead, bloodsuckers, call them what you will. They were vampires. Most of the above-the-line names in Hollywood are. You see, it was the birth of the cinema that led the undead to their true calling, movie stardom. The screen magnifies their presence. They're luminescent on film. You can't take your eyes off them. And you can forget everything you think is true about vampires, including the garlic, mirrors, and silver allergies, because everything you know about the race is informed by movies, and everything you know is wrong, because vampires control the cinema. I know, because I too am vampire. I am of Sana Hovanus Garabedian, chatelaine of the clan de Hanavar of the first bloodline. I am full-born, not made, pure blood, able to create others in my image. But you know me as Afsana Moore, writer and star of 17 blockbuster horror films, several less than successful ones, and a few that went straight to DVD. I love the irony. The horror movie Scream Queen is a real vampire. Thank you. So that's our conceit. Afsana has to band together with the rest of her Vampires of Hollywood clan, who include Orson Welles and Mary Pickford and Douglas Fairbanks, Rudy Valentino and Peter Lorre, a couple of others. And they've got to find out who's killing the A-list Hollywood actors, who are all vampires. before the hunky Beverly Hills detective who's been assigned the case discovers what Oksana is and what her true story is. And hopefully it's funny and a little sexy and a mystery and a vampire novel. So that's Vampires of Hollywood.
Alrighty, hello, I am Priscilla from the Joe Flynn Show, and then we have Raina from Last Doorway Productions with us, and we are happy to be here with the beautiful Adrienne Barbeau. And this was the last book signing she had here at Borders. This book is phenomenal. It's a great read. So if you haven't been exposed to it yet, please, please read it. Did you want to talk a little bit about the newest book you have here?
Well, sure, why not? There's the title, Vampires of Hollywood. And, you know, someone is killing the A-list Hollywood actors. And, oh, where am I going to start? It wasn't until the 20s and the advent of the cinema that vampires found their true calling. Because they are luminescent on screen. And you can forget everything you know about vampires, because everything you know about vampires you learn from the movies. And vampires control the movies. So everything you know is wrong. Everything in this book is right. But someone is killing them off. So it is up to our lead character, who just happens to be the head of a horror film studio and the writer and star of 17 blockbuster horror films, a couple that went straight to DVD, and a 500-year-old vampire, to find out who's killing off the rest of her clan. So she hooks up with the remaining members of her clan, which include Orson Welles and Mary Pickford and Rudy Valentino and Peter Lorre, and sets out to figure out who's killing off the rest of her people. And has to do it before the hunky Beverly Hills detective who's been assigned the case comes after her. That's Vampires of Hollywood.
Oh, I can't wait to read it.
Well, it's fun, I think. You know, it's not going to tax any brain cells, but it's a lot of fun. It's
great,
witty and a little sexy, and it's a mystery, and it's a vampire novel.
Now, is horror your main genre you're in love with?
Only as an actor. And I'm not even in love with it then, as a viewing member. No, I wrote the memoir, and when it came out, I was approached by Michael Scott, who is an Irish author, has many, many books published in Ireland. And Michael said to me, you know, I think you should write a horror genre book for your horror genre fan base. And I said, this isn't even a genre that I go to see. You know, I mean, I make these movies, but I don't even like to watch them. But he had a lot of experience with the genre, and he said, let's write it together, and so we did.
Nice. Great.
So it was sort of an education by fire, and we're having a lot of fun with it.
Great. And if anyone wanted to obtain a copy, you have a website, correct?
I have a website. Actually, you can go to abarbeau.com, or you can go to vampiresofhollywood.com, and vampires is spelled with a Y, or you can go to Borders. You can, we won't mention the other places you can go, but it's available everywhere. It's getting great reviews. Every, you know, I mean, every vampire website that's reviewed it has loved it, and I think you might like it.
Great. Well, thank you so much. We enjoy your writing, so keep it up for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.